Hey YouTube, I'm Sergeant Indy, and this is more Let's Play Devtober 2019. Now, the Devtober disclaimer, a lot of these games are, you know, just 30-day games. Sometimes they're game a week kind of things. Sometimes they're game a day kind of things. I don't know the story of any particular game, and that's the disclaimer, but I actually do know the story behind this game. This is Light of the Locked World, as you can, I mean, it says that right there. I guess you don't need me to tell you that. I don't know, some people might just be listening. This is Light of the Locked World by Zorix, and Zorix has done at least like a bunch of games on their itch page, but they've actually got like a Steam release game that looks kind of cool. It's like a scrolling side-scrolling like R-type kind of shooter, but you can build your own ship out of parts, etc., etc. Kind of cool. What Light of the Locked World is like a big role-playing game. And it's got like local multiplayer and a bunch of other things. And what their goal for Devtober was actually similar to my goal for Devtober. You know, they say, I know I can work on a game for 30 days straight. That's what I can, you know, I do that a lot, whatever. My goal was to try to engage with Twitter every day. And so, like I said, Zurik's goal was the same as mine. And it went pretty well. They posted new screenshots most of the days that they were developing the game. And, you know, kind of had the same kind of problem where I did, where like the last week of the game they got kind of tied up in stuff and, you know, didn't quite post as much as they wanted. So, anyway, Light of the Locked World. Like I said, this is supposed to be this big, complicated RPG game. And the game started in June, I think, and they've been working on it ever since. And I'm going to play this, and this is going to sound weird. This isn't much of a game right now, and that sounds really condescending, right? But I don't mean to say it like that, because this game is inherently extremely complicated. So, all the work that has been done so far is really impressive, and I'm going to get started by showing you some of that. So, you're this dude, you can move around. This guy's like a training dummy. You can kill him all he wants, and he'll just keep coming back. And so if I start punching at him right now... Wait, can I punch at him? Okay, so he doesn't want to be punched at. Okay, so whatever. Currently I've got an attack. I've got Blade Strike, which is a spell that does like no damage. Regenerate, you can cast, and it heals you a little bit. And then I've got Dive Slash, which teleports me into melee range of the nearest enemy and applies a bind curse to the enemy. So, you know, the enemy gets like these little chains around their feet and they can't move. If I go here, first off, let's put on our cape and we'll put on our sword. And you can see I've got a cape and a sword now. Like, that's a lot of work. And then ironically, my health is at half because the cape gives me more hit points. But it only increases your max hit points, not your current hit points. But since I'm wearing the cape, I don't have the spell that heals myself anymore. Anyway, we're going to kill this guy. You just get in there and sort of poke at him with your various things. Sometimes the... like, you see my cooldowns got really crazy there. I'm not sure what causes that. It might be me holding down on the middle mouse button. Yeah, that seems to be the thing. Because it's supposed to have a... oh wait, shared recharge time, 15. Oh, maybe that's correct then. Interesting. So there's all these dudes down here. And this dude over here. You can't talk to any of them yet because the talking system seems to be like a fairly recent addition to the game. I can go up here and talk to a guy. It's a long walk. We can get to this little town, and so if we go to my inventory, currently I'm a member of the local faction. And so I can come in here and hang out, and I can go talk to this guy. Choose an action. Talk. Hello, Iwan told me to speak to you. Hello, I'm Register Nauru. Are you an immigrant? Yeah, I was told the world gate malfunctioned. Your immigration confirmation, please. You show Nauru the confirmation. Nauru glances at it. Alright, welcome to Chaos, your new home. You're lucky to arrive at this time. 20 years from now, the world would be as civilized as the best of the linked worlds. Is there really no way to get back to my world? I'm very sorry, our mage has tried all possible methods. Now here's your compensation. Nauru takes out a coin pouch and hands you 100 gold coins. I'm also required to tell you about the available jobs in this region. Nauru looks at a journal. Ah, there's only one job at the moment. LMC needs an ore grinder operator. An easy and safe job. LMC? Local mining company. It owns a few mines in the region. LMC has an office east of the town. You should go there and take the job. Alright, I guess I'll do that. Oh, almost forgot. Nauru hands you a book. This should answer the most common questions. If you need more information, I'm at your service. Okay, thank you. So, that, I didn't get a book that I know of. But there should be like a journal I should be able to open. Nope. And I don't know what this does. Nope. I do know that this is your XP and you're leveling up. So if I go kill that respawning guy a few more times, my warrior level will go up and I'll get to do more damage or more accuracy with warrior weapons. And if I heal more, I'll get more survivor XP. But, oh wait. I'm an idiot. The cape gives me the hit points. It's the sword that's changing my abilities. So I can heal myself. Then we can go back to the inventory, put our sword back on, and like I said, our abilities change to Red Blade, Tempest of Strikes, and Sentinel Spell. And so Red Blade has a 4-second recharge, it deals damage to an enemy medium range and applies a bleed. Tempest of Strikes deals damage to the nearest enemy every 0.5 seconds for 10 seconds. And Sentinel Spell sort of binds you and the enemy for 2 seconds. And that's more or less the game. And that's, like I said, I can go up to the local mining company. There's nobody I could talk to there. There's no actual job I could take. I didn't actually get the journal. I don't think I actually got the 100 coins. I might have. I don't know how to check for that. But like I said, this is inherently a very complicated game to make here. This doesn't look like a lot, but this is a lot of work. And there's even more. I'm gonna piss this guy off. I'm gonna search this bag. Alright, so he knows that that bag is his. And he gets very cross with me because I have stolen stuff from his bag. So, like, that is also kind of complicated. We can come over here now, I can level up Warrior. So I get +1 damage in using Warrior weapons. The next one will be +1 accuracy. So there is a system of, like, hit, miss, whatever. And I think that when you swing for 0, that's actually you missing. So I can unequip that. I'm going to get the healing XP. Actually, although your healing kit does give you also survivor XP, but I think I'd rather just hold on to my healing kits and pop off a bit of healing here. You can come down here, you can kill these guys. Oops, I did that on accident. So if you right-click in this menu, it actually drops it on the ground. So what you want to do is click to equip, click to unequip. You can come down here and kill all these guys. Like this guy will give you a shield if you kill him. One of these guys will drop like a sash or something. I don't know, who owns this? Those guys, okay. So let's kill them then. Alright, so let's get ourselves some more healing and XP. Oh, and when you switch weapons, there's a short cooldown on everything. The game's supposed to be full screen, like it actually goes down below this. Windows, man. I don't know why it's doing this. Sometimes, like, this is supposed to auto-hide, and sometimes it's like, oh, well, something important happened. We're not going to tell you what it is, but until you click on the right one of these, it's not going to go away. I've clicked on all of them. And I think it's up here like this because there's been a bunch of notifications in the Game Maker Discord channel, and that's apparently my problem now. So you level up Survivor, you get more health. Level up Warrior again. This time I get more accuracy. My health went up, so I might as well keep healing, right? And I don't know if this guy is slated as friendly to those guys. Oh, cool, I got an iron helmet. I got 2 iron helmets. Alright, well, let's go... Are we cool, bro? Are we cool? Okay. Let's go up here and see if this guy knows that this bag belongs to him. He does! So yeah, I mean, you know, there's not... a lot to do in the game yet because, like I said, it's super easy to be like, oh, I'm gonna make, you know, this crazy complicated RPG. It's another thing entirely to make that RPG. This is inherently a complicated thing going on. So even though this is, you know, glorified murder simulator at this point, where the most I could do is kind of run around and kill people, this is still a lot that went into this. And the pixel art, I think the pixel art's all really, really nice and cool looking. I mean, it's got a certain vibe to it. It all fits together well. There's some more guys I can kill over here. That's why I'm still wandering around. Now these guys are like... Are we cool, bro? Nope, we are not cool. So yeah, so they know that this area belongs to them. And so this guy was stepping... He's all getting in my face about it. And then when I actually went into the camp, his buddies came out after me, too. But if you fight these guys, they're a bit smarter than the other guys. Like, some of these guys will kind of try to... Let's just go ahead and drink a potion this time. And we'll level up my warrior again for another point of damage. Close to another level of survivor. But these two guys... Like I said, that one guy, what he likes to do is he does his red blade... I think it's red blade? Yeah, he does his red blade to apply bleed to you, and then he'll kind of like try to run away from you if you let him. So like I said, he's got a bit more complicated AI kind of going on. Yeah, look at it. Look at this jerk. Oh gosh, he bled me to death. Because when you die, you just sort of pop down here. Survival level 2. 3 more hit points. Let's go ahead and unequip my sword and heal myself. But yeah, the guy who applies the bleed and then just sort of runs away from you, he's a real pain in the butt to kill unless you can manage to keep up on him or hit him with your bind curse. Hit him with your bind curse. So I'm gonna go kill that guy and then we'll call it good. I just dropped that sword on the ground on accident again. I think the game does Xbox controls too. I'm not entirely sure. Dang it. So the problem with this one, Sentinel spells, it applies the bind to both me and the enemy. So if I miss with it like that... Alright, let's drink another potion, because I am bleeding like crazy. And does anybody drop anything cooler than just an iron sword? No, they're all just iron swords. And you can get other pieces of equipment. I want to say one of these guys dropped a piece of armor for me last time. And again, like when I put on the armor, you can get chest armor, leg armor, feet armor, and a belt. And maybe other stuff. Looks like gloves too. They all change how your dude looks. I mean, it's a lot of work. This is all a lot of work. So I'll put the link down in the doobly-doo. You can go and you can download this demo and mess around with it if you want. I think regardless of whether you want to mess around with the demo, though, this is definitely a devlog worth watching. I think that, you know, I can't... It's got local multiplayer. I want to say he's got Xbox controls, too, because I want to say I saw pictures that had, like, different colored icons that were kind of coded to, like, Xbox controller. But I don't know for sure. At any rate, like I said, you can... Whether you want to download this demo or not, this is devlog worth watching. I think it's probably going somewhere that's pretty cool. I think checking out the dude's Steam page and looking into his little R-type side-scrolling shooter thing is also pretty cool. So yeah, I'll put all that down in the doobly-doo. You guys can check it out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.